Hello everyone, and welcome to The Sims 4 on PlayStation. I'm Lou, if you weren't aware of that. I'm going to be going through The Sims 4 basically from no cheats, of course, no cheats, and we're going to be going from the very, very base core of it, so literally with just a little bit of money, and then we're going to find the best route of trying to earn a lot of money and upgrading everything as you go. So for anyone who's not overly familiar with The Sims 4, it might give you an idea of what you can do, what's the best way to earn money. I've played this for a little while now. I mean, I'm not going to profess, I'm going to say this now, I'm not going to profess I'm the best Sims player ever, because I'm not joking, The Sims 4 is the only one I've ever played. And it was on PlayStation when it was, I think it was given away free for the monthly games on PlayStation Plus. And so I got it then, and I'm not joking, I actually got hooked, which I never thought I could. I ended up getting on my PC, it's on the Mac, it's bloody everywhere in this house. So I've played it quite a lot, and I've bought a few packs, particularly on PC. I've actually bought a couple of packs, and I bought one of the packs that I favour on this one as well, which is the well, it's the magic one. I actually don't know what it's called, but it's the magic one. That's all you need to know. You can turn yourself into a wizard, great magic, blah blah blah, very happy Harry Potter style. So I've kept that one, so I've bought that one for this PlayStation version. And so I'm just gonna create some characters to start with. I don't know about you guys, but I always have to create characters that resemble me and my family. No, I don't want to load game. I'm not going to do that. No. Go back. We want a new game. So we're going to start off here. And I'm going to build the characters. This is going to take a little bit of time. When I do my editing, I will cut quite a bit of this out so I don't bore you to death. So we're going to create an adult. I'll create me first. My child has recital tomorrow. How do I prepare? Oh, I don't care. God's sake. Let's have a new question, because that would never apply to me anyway. What's my favourite pastime? Neither of those. It's going to be reading a book. So I don't know whether you people have done this before. If you are newish to The Sims, you probably have. I would have thought so, because I don't think it gives you much of an option by the looks of it. What kind of home do you want to live in? That used to be me before lockdown, and now I'm probably more this. I think it's going to have to be a family-friendly home. What's the best way to celebrate my big family reunion? Enjoy grandma's cooking. I haven't got a grandma. Taking a family photo, avoiding my crazy uncle. Yeah, I don't really know my uncle either. Probably that. It's the most important thing to me. My stuff, my family, my reputation. I haven't got much of a reputation. If I have, it probably isn't very nice. It's the most important thing to me. You're just going to have to put my family, aren't you? Just because that's what they expect from you. And probably put my stuff, but I'm going to put my family, because, you know, I do love my partner and my son. I spotted a rare creature. I must capture it, take a picture. Can I keep it? You know, I'm very tempted to say, can I keep it or capture it? But that wouldn't be fair, so I would take a picture for it. My friend needs someone to watch their child. And bloody hire a nanny, don't ask me. They know not to ask me. There you go. Do you believe in magic? Hell yeah. Give me one to the spell book and I'll show you magic. Of course, we all know that magic isn't real. I would believe in science, thank you very much, but I actually want to be a spellcaster. That's the word. Spellcaster, so I'm going to say that. Things I enjoy. Stargazing with telescopes. Actually, that is fun. Watching television, absolutely not. Plotting my next move. Oh, it's going to be stargazing. Social events. I am The life of the party? Nope. That person who brings a guitar? Nope. Picking fights? No. Alright, no question. They didn't pay the bills, so utilities got shut off. I'm gonna... Yeah, I'd probably laugh at their predicament because I am that evil. Offer to help avoid them at all costs. That one. It always amuses me when they come up with this random character to start with because that looks absolutely nothing like me. She's very nice looking and all that, but no, it's definitely not me. Career, astronaut. Seriously? You've given me that kind of career? We will probably be quitting that. Actually, I've never done the astronaut thing. And to be fair, going into space frightens the absolute crap out of me. So I'm not really sure about that one. Skill. And skill writing. I like a bit of writing. Starting funds. Modest living is always available to accomplish more in life. Of course, they give you about 10 grand and that's about to start with. Okay, we need to add another. Right, let's get out of that. Right, hang on a minute. Right, we need to go to the top. So up here, personality, and oh, I'm so used to a keyboard and mouse now. So if I keep going crazy with all the controls, I do apologise. Oh shit, that's not my name. Last name? Ooh, nope, that's not either. My controller does really weird things. It's not actually very good. Considering it's not very old either, it's my favourite controller. I refuse to give up on it. Okay. It only took me about a month ago to realise if you click this, you can tick all sorts of things. And it was... I think I'd accidentally pressed something on here because in one of my other Sims games I actually managed to get my girlfriend pregnant, which of course is physically impossible. Which was a bit of a surprise. No. Unless you've got a Shiwi. Have you got a Shiwi? Maybe that's in the inventory. Get other pregnant. Become pregnant. Neither, thanks. Let's leave that out. Okay. Oh, we need the tick. Come on, go. See with the mouse or just move it? But we'll get used to it. So, adult, okay. Walking style. That's always got to be something. No, I definitely don't walk like that. Let's have a look. No. No. No, it's too angry. Oh, that's too lazy. Yeah, and you should just give up on life if you walk like that. Yeah, that's probably a bit more me. Let's go with that one. Although I must admit, on one of them I actually chose that, which I thought was hilarious. But it takes too long for it to get everywhere, so we won't do that one. Okay, right, I'm quite pasty. Yeah, I'm not as... I mean, she looks dead there, let's face it. So that's not quite me. Let's go for that one. But you could turn yourself green if you would like, which is, if you want to do Gamora from the Guardians. That's it. God, it's age. It'll come to us all. Forget everything. Oh no, I don't want to be green. Okay, skin details, no. Teeth. Teeth? Didn't know that was an option. Oh my god. Look at that mouth down there. That's hideous. No. Let's just have some nice teeth. There we go. Makeup. Right, thank you. Eyes? Oh, that's a bit OTT, isn't it? Funky though, but nah. Not really me. I'm just a pure black eyeshadow girl. Thank you. It's the inner goth in me, I'm afraid. Oh, not quite that bad, maybe. Don't think you can change the intensity. We'll go for grey with a smouldering look of pink eye underneath. Hair. You know what? Show all. Right. I have a combination. It's either it's kind of black with blue bits in my hair, which I can't quite get. I mean, you could kind of do that, but it seriously isn't my haircut. But I do have short hair. What's the closest I've found? Sometimes a bit like me. I think I went for a more wacky haircut before, which I have been known to be a bit like that. That was a long time ago. I wish I smiled like a sim. Okay, clothing. No, this just isn't me either. So let's try. No, all you keep doing is boob grabbing. Stop it. Styled looks. Right. No, I won't lie. I don't wear very feminine stuff. So I always go for the men's clothes because they fit better and they're more comfortable. So let's have a look. Right. That is my favourite right now. I'm kind of obsessed with this look. But we go all black because I love black.
Boss.
Okay, so we want to either do a story or we want an occult sim spellcaster.
Vitiso Wallake.
We'll do my partner first. Right, okay. Edit relationships. So you can do this as well, household member, or she could be my mother, sister, or wife. Well, we're not married, but we'll put wife. That'll please her. Okay, so we can pick some aspirations because we didn't do the story. Went straight for spellcaster. Hates children. She really does hate children. You know what? I'm gonna put that because that could be funny. Okay, so that's that. Yeah, again, she didn't look anything like my partner, so let's change things.
Especially Loba.
Okay, stop it. Look, you're just bickering amongst yourselves. Stop it. Yeah, let's do that, and then.
Oh.
Actually, she loves blue. Let's go blue. And sleepwear. Hello. Oh, it's a bit saucy. I might tell her to get one of these.
Lit.
Scoop.
Oh.
Ooh. That was a torque.
Oh, drink a Starbucks, right?
Scoofafa. Swabius.
This is gonna be my son, so who you will have already met on the channel, Kiz. He's been going through The Last of Us 2. I'm gonna recreate him in sim form.
Knee.
Styled looks. Let's have a look. He'd probably approve of that and that one. I'll have it going around like Darth Vader. That could be fun. Emo. It's not an emo. I'm not sure which of these he is. Could you be one of these?
Ooh. Janet Borp.
No, not trousers that colour.
Bonkus.
Oh,
Effie.
not too bad.
Durfna. Wibnay.
I don't think he'd wear the scarf though. Okay, right, I'm going to leave it with that. That should be all okay. Let's press play. Oh, save and play. That'll do. Okay, let's get building, which is, as anyone who's played The Sims, a little bit of a nightmare. And you know what? Let's go straight to Glimmerbrook. Okay, right. We've got to keep costs down. So, I'm going to go there and we're going to build. Select option. Unfurnished or furnished. No, we'll keep the trees. They're quite nice. Let's just go there. Right.
Pandoli Usaned.
Okay.
Pardue skin.
What are we doing here then? Right, we're having a chat with the missus. And kids is on his phone. Nothing unusual there. Right, so we've got to build something on this lovely plot of land. It's actually quite pleasant. Surrounded by trees and a river. You know what? That suits me. Okay. So now I've got to get used to building with the PlayStation controller again, which I know a lot of people will say is a bit clunky. It is a little bit. Once you get used to it, it's not too bad. But if you like me and you flip between the PC and everything else, then it's it's a little tricky to get into. So right, build mode. Let's build something very, very simple. Come on. Okay, so over to the build, and I tell you what, this all took me ages to get my head around, and I'm still learning, and I've still learned only in the past week as well, a few other things, so I'm always googling stuff. So we want walls. You can build literally a whole room, but we need to keep this simple, so we are going to be very bog standard, aren't we, because you don't want to run out of money straight away. That would be good. And eventually I want us to have a really quirky house. So let's do a square room. You can actually edit how big it is as well. Right, shove that there. So these little arrows here we can then drag to change the size, and using X move that around a little bit. That's one thing I do actually like about this, is that you can move the screen quite easily. The question is, do we keep it simple and we put bedrooms in, literally do it all on one floor, and then eventually when we've got some more money we then build upwards? Because of course stairs and more doors and windows, they cost quite a bit, and I want this to be a spellcaster kind of place as well, so really nice windows and doors, but they cost a lot of money. Back to that, and we want a roof. We just want a normal roof, I think, to start with, and then we can go a bit more fancy. Eventually, once we get some more money, I want to make it a lot more wizardy and fancy. That's completely wonky. That is going to play with my OCD. Does anyone else like that, where you have to do things exact? Everything's got to be even. If a window is slightly off kilter, it drives me nuts, even though sometimes I've had to accept it and try to ignore it, but then eventually it gets bulldozed and start again. There, we're going to go black. I'm sorry, I'm going to go black. There. Okay, now we need some stairs. Not stairs, steps. Ladders. Oh, I didn't know you could use ladders. Hey, I've learned something new just doing this video. My god. We won't have wooden, we'll have these. Those are quite fancy. Right, can't actually see where you are. Right, there you go. Yeah, that will do. Thank you. You know what? We need to zoom in because I can't actually see from that distance properly. Right, and out again. Thank you. Oh, now I want a ladder somewhere. I'm all excited about a ladder. How weird is that? I am weird. Don't worry about that. Right, just protect the Sims so they don't fall off, because you just don't know. Health and safety. Right, how much money we've got? We've got 16,000. This is something I've got to be careful of as well, so we don't go too ahead of ourselves. I'm just going to check that I can have... I'm not sure. Roof patterns cost. No, they don't. That's cool. Alright, we'll choose something a bit quirky. I quite like this. And we'll chuck that on there because it doesn't cost us anything, which is fine. It would be nice if we could afford a covering. Oh, I really want a chimney. I so want a chimney. Let's have a chimney. Sod it. I'm going to spend money on a chimney. Okay, which way is the... You know what? I'm going to have the lounge at the front, I think. Posh. There we go. I'm not going to build a fence yet because that will cost more. It would be good if we could at least look like the house hasn't made of plasterboard. That one? Ah, that's the magic one. Cool. How much is that? See, so that then selects all of that. You haven't got to worry about it too much. Going round and round. Okay, my door seems to have disappeared. That's interesting. I'm not quite sure where the door's gone. Okay, I'm gonna come out of that. Let's grab these and we're gonna just drag them one segment over. Because I like those doors. You know what? And I'm just gonna move the whole lot to the middle. Okay. We'll probably end up with no windows as well. What one of my other ones ended up with when I was just trying to save money. Right, you, and will you work now? Yay! This is where I discover that it's not in the centre of the house. Oh, I'm not sure I can cope with that, people. Okay, right. You, can I move you just over a little bit? Oh, you're gonna be that evil to me. Oh my god. I might just have to have... That's not gonna work either though, is it? Because it's still not gonna be in the middle. It is. Oh, that would do. I'm happier with that, even though it's taken up a lot of stairs. Particularly when I'm putting in walls for separating rooms. Okay. Walls and empty rooms. I'll just use the wall tool because I can really plan it out myself then. So we're going to have a hallway. I think that would be good. We only want a little one because obviously we've got to create bedrooms down here too. So we'll have that comprising the front door. We're going to need a bathroom. So fundamentally what do you need? You need a kitchen. You need a lounge. Or a sitting room, whatever you want to call it. 3 people, but obviously 2 people are married, so they may share a bed if they like each other, but we'll pretend that me and my partner like each other, so we'll share a bed. So we need 2 bedrooms. I don't know why I always like to have a kitchen at the back. It'd be good if we could have a table. I'm just keeping an eye on the money as well, so if we chop all the way across there for the kitchen, so the kitchen to go around here. This section over here could possibly be bedrooms. Right, separate that. So we've got 2 rooms. Nice morbid door there. Let's put it about there, I think. And then we want... It's going to have to go in the middle, to be honest. There. See, I can deal with that one not being in the middle, or can I? Now I've thought about it, I actually can't. So, I'm going to sledgehammer that bit again. And that one, yep. So we're going to have that in the middle as well, because I've said it now, and I just can't cope. Okay, what's down the bottom? It's going to have to be some sort of patio door. That would do very nicely over there. Even though the solid wood one is quite sexy. I don't know, let's just do that. And we'll put that about level with the archway. Again, it's just all this even symmetry malarkey. It just does my head in. And I'm like this in real life. And windows. So we could go with, I quite like those. So what does it do for the room? Oh, that's a lot of windows. 480. That's not too bad, actually. Would that do you think? Okay. Let's do that. And the bathroom. And there. And what about there? Okay. It's not too expensive. Alright, we'll go with it. We could always remove windows if we need to. Right, you can sod your railings at the back. If you fall off, it's your own fault. Should be in charge of your senses. Okay. What are these plants? What are you? What are you? Pretty little ditties. Oh, okay. Well, pretty little ditties, you can bugger off over there. Get out me way. Now we need to furnish it. So, you know what, let's start with my favourite room, the kitchen. Okay, come over here, and we want objects by room. So we're going to put the stove in first. Now, I do really like the witch stove, and I've got that on other things, but it is really expensive, as you can see. Particularly if you've done the cheat code. No, it's not very expensive, and I love that as well. I would actually love one of those in my house. But of course we're on budget, so we've got to be really, really careful. But I don't want to go to one of these really, particularly that, it's awful. It's so bad. So I'm vaguely tempted to buy one of these, but I don't think we will, because we do have to conserve money. So I'm going to go for this piece of rubbish. Okay, so you know what, because we do have to be careful, I'm just going to choose these then to put in sink. Now with all these things you can actually select things that are off the grid, as it's called, and I didn't actually realise this not until actually I kind of the penny dropped today, would you believe. We do need a bin outside as well. I actually didn't add one into the other house I was trying to do with the budget as a sort of tester. I didn't actually add an outside bin to save money, and they just couldn't cope. They had to have a bin because the inside one was just getting overfull, and it was a nightmare. And now we need some chairs, and again you could actually make things. Look at those chairs. Actually not too bad at 100. You'd need 3, but again we're gonna be sensible, and we're gonna get bog standard. 1, 2. Well, we're gonna have to have 4 on because I can't cope with that missing. Okay, so that will do for the kitchen. Now what we could do is, if we go to tubs, there is, and I've chosen this before actually, but this one's off the grid as well. Okay, so we're gonna get, oh no, can't choose black because it's got pink. I hate pink, I'm sorry, but I do. That will do. Okay, so we will have this in here. Actually, you can just literally sit in the room. So we need 1 double bed. Oh, it's too much. Either that or they have 2 beds, but you know, when you want to get a little saucy, it's going to be a bit tight in 1 bed, isn't it? Can we fit the double bed in now? Hang on, let's move that way so we can see. Are they going to be able to walk through that though? Around that, sorry. Right, they can there. Right, it's sitting there. I'm tempted to get them a computer, but it gets pricey. Now, The reason I'm looking at a slablet or something similar like this is basically one of the good careers to have that I've found that doesn't take too long to build up, and it's always very flexible around your sim, which of course self-employment is actually being a freelance artist or writer. One or the other is actually quite good. I haven't explored any more parts of the freelancer, but I found those two really good. But of course, the way to do that mostly is digital, so it's as a digital artist. Stop it, being naughty again. Which should be that 750, so I am definitely going to buy one of those. Right, I'm going to need one in there. Oh, it's too big! Okay. Right, okay, maybe we need to... it does drop quite a bit, this light. Right, I'm going to put that there. Right, let's hit live mode, and let's see what happens.
Barbish. Cesare. Bouchard.
What you lot need to do,
Mercofura?
you need to start practicing your magic.
Quafica Abimo? Ah, Chilu.
Magic?
Seneca Belindi.
Ah,
Oh.
Noshaba. Tomarimple. Bologna of Pogum.
Fendi Jewel. Who with?
Chicks
Me.
Rimbloff.
Lurafa.
Okay, so Charlie's going to go and paint by the looks of it.
Boom.
So we need to build up our magic. She's going back inside. She changed her mind. She was going to watch. Okay, so this is the kind of thing that goes on when you're choosing a duel, or if you're practicing, you just wave around and talk on your own.
Oblit. A theory.
Who's going to win? Who's going to win? They're both the same level. Excuse me. Why does she keep coming in and out? Make your mind up, love. He got me. Oh. That's got to be an age thing. I'm blaming it on age.
Whoa.
It's the youth. Whoa, okay. Oh, hello. Neighbours coming over.
Oh. Just goof up.
We're not saying we want to be sociable. Who are you? God, they've been inundated with neighbours. That's my worst fear. Oh my lord. Actually, I don't mind this one. She's quite nice. We'll be friendly. Invite neighbours in. Oh, go on then. We'll be vaguely friendly to start with. Right, let's go and be friendly just to start off with. And then we need to get down to business and start earning some money, because we haven't even got paint or wallpaper on the walls. It's disgusting. Right, I'm going to go and dig. And do you end up... I don't know about you, because this is my character. It was meant to be me. I actually do tend to concentrate on her more than the others, which I suppose isn't really the way you should do it, but I don't know, it ends up being a habit because she's meant to be me. So yeah, stop talking for now and just go and do this. And occasionally I will quicken it up just so we can get things going. And watch a dig. This is useful. You will find all sorts of things. I'm going to look for frogs as well, because there's a spellcaster that actually helps to make potions. So she'll dig in around in there, find a frog, hopefully. What you got? What you got? We don't know, because the things are in the way. Right, what is that? I'm a geek. An eggplant frog. Eggplant. I mean an aubergine frog. So my job... Career. Join a career. Right, let's start with that, actually. Right, here we go. So what I want to do is be freelancer. And we're going to be electrified artists. Okay. Right, that's me sorted out. Let's get Charlie underway. And let me guess. What I have discovered though is you can earn a lot of money being an entertainer. Culinary you can as well, but you know what? Entertainer is actually very it's very lucrative, but of course we haven't got anything for it to play on right now. So what we do, I don't know. What should we do? Athlete, astronaut. She probably would do astronaut. You know what? I know she would like to be an astronaut, actually. She would like that. So I'm going to make Charlie an astronaut. So, join a career. Now, one of mine, I actually put him as... well, he ended up being a gamer. Which was quite cool. Not loads of money, but it wasn't bad either. But of course, again, we haven't got... Yeah, it started with Tech Guru. We haven't got a computer. But it's not the end of the world, because there are places you can go to use computers. Which, again, I didn't realise until about a month ago, and suddenly realised that you could go to a library to use their computers and do games and stuff. And I've got lots and lots of miserable Sims because they've got nothing to play on, and suddenly thought, oh, hang on a minute. Why don't we go to the library and then you can use the computers? So let's start him as a tech guru. Travel to the magic realm. Enter the portal. Okay, we're all there. Let's go inside then. Let's go and talk to... We could talk to some people, or we could actually just search for... they call them tomes. I presume that's what they're called. I'm tempted to say tombs, but I think they're tomes. But that's how it looks anyway. So we're going to do that, and you have a look. And this is how we'll learn. Search for tomes, and you, come on, loot me, search for tomes. So we'll shift this forward a little bit, so that I'll search. It'd be handy for them to talk to. You can see various mages around, because they've got these, go to normal speed, these people, so they're sages. Mages, sages, same bloody thing. So these are basically people who can teach you as well. Ah, so I've picked up something. What have I got? I'm just going to browse books. No, you're searching for tomes. Unless you've already found one. Hang on. Check the inventory and you'll see it. No, but you've got a frog. Fair enough. Right, search again. You're meant to be doing that, not browsing for books. You need to learn quickly. Also, practicing magic will help you unlock spells and things like that. So you haven't got to always read about it. Okay, we'll both say hello to her. Wuchi Pichi? Let's have a look at you.
Tribal dorm.
Zisamba.
Mischief magic.
Florib Finalibo.
Now, of course, some of us are going to advance very quickly at this because you'll be concentrating more on people. To try and deal with all three, trying to rank them all up at the same time, it's just going to be a nightmare. Let's just try it anyway. I think she's going to say no, but we'll ask. She's toasty. Get in. That's it, just walk through us. There you go. So we've just got to talk to them first for a little bit. Also, I don't know whether you're aware, people, keep an eye on the reward store. So the more you do the whims that are floating over your Sim's head, the more of these you'll actually get, and then you can use them to buy various potions that will help you. Different I don't know what you call them. Just well, they're just rewards. So you could actually eventually, if you get enough, and I've done this in one of mine, where you could then have even the forever fresh, full, and never weary. So you don't need to sleep, you don't need to eat, and you will always smell nice. So that cuts down a hell of a lot of your maintenance of your Sims. but I thought that was a bit boring, so I went for Seldom Sleepy, and it gives you a massive well, just more time for you to do stuff. Because I often find that the days are just too short. But this will be the beauty of being a freelancer. I can work around all the other things that I want to actually build my sim up with. Of course, the others are going to have to go to work. But you can always change this at any time. If you don't like a career, you just find a new one. If you get enough of the rewards, sort of traits, whatever they're called, lose satisfaction. If you get enough of the satisfactions, you can then pretty much buy a potion that will make you friends with everyone instantly. Well, people you want it to be friends with anyway. Which is really useful in this sort of situation, but it takes some time to build up. Let's have a look at what some of mine are. Buy an instrument. That's not going to happen. What's this one? View a piece of art. I could do that in here. I'm sure there's something somewhere. There, kitchen. Okay, so we're going to click on that and we're going to view. And I'm very, very hungry by the looks of it. So I'm going to go and view this, and then I need to eat, otherwise she's going to get very, very grumpy. There you go, so we've got 50 straight away. And Kiz, he always got another day off, so he can start his video games. And then I could start my freelance career as well. I could start getting some money in. Okay, I'm just going to let them all do what they want to do. I've just noticed Kiz is sleeping with his his strange headwear on. That just made me laugh because it just looks so funny. Right, I've got to leave them to it. I'm going to call it a day for this first video. Anyway, that's just going to give us a head start with building up our sims. No cheating, literally from the bare bones upwards, and hopefully next time I can work on doing some gardening, getting some freelance art going, and of course Charlie will be going to work, so that's going to be some money coming in. Once the money starts building up, we can then start improving this place. It'll do for now. God knows where they're all sleeping. I haven't even assigned beds, so they're probably all over the place. But actually, it's not going too badly. But anyway, I'm going to leave it there. Hopefully you've enjoyed it and given you a few insights into how to actually find your way around The Sims, which has taken me a while. But yeah, I'll hope to see you again in the next installment. Bye!